Hello, everybody. Usually you guys get a story in this part, but as you guys will tell in the near future, Austin, Mr. Skeptico is not here today. He had some band stuff to do. But today, I am very happy to bring you guys three special guests that I have. And with that being said, let me introduce you guys, the three bearded agents.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm one of the three of the bearded agents. And thank you, Tony, first of all, for having us on here, man. It's pretty cool. I love the whole setup. I've been watching your content, so.
Dude, thank you.
Nice.
It means a lot. Like, I didn't know that this was going to be possible, you know? Like, I just kind of did it out of a hobby. I'm like, I want to do a podcast on.
Yeah.
I mean, what's stopping me, you know?
Exactly.
And I just said, just gun ho. And like I told you guys off air, I started in my basement. And you like in the first 7 episodes, you can hear like dishes in the background, little kids running around. And like now that we found the Utah Podcast Studio with Skylar, it's been like a game changer. Like we get video now, and like it's more like
it's like professional.
Yeah,
like it's more.
Well, dude, that's what it's all about, man. Like I remember when we all just kind of first started doing our investing and all that type of stuff, man. So props. As soon as I saw the video, I was like, ooh, that's my guy right there.
Dude, it's been quite the ride, dude. Like I don't know if you guys, I mean, I think you saw on social media, but we got reached out by a magazine, a local magazine.
I saw that. Yeah. Oh, the Voyage.
Yeah, the
Voyage.
Voyage.
Oh, Voyage.
Yeah, I got an email from them, and I didn't know. Like, I thought it was a scam at first. I was like, there's no way. I was in the line, dude, at Chick-fil-A, getting my wife some food. And I seen the email. Like, I sat there for a second. Like, traffic's moving up and back. And I'm like, oh, snap. I hear a honk. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm in the line. I got to go.
That's cool.
But so it's Brian.
Yeah, Brian. And then we have Gerardo.
Yep, Gerardo and Steven.
And Steven over there. But, yeah, man, essentially, we've been doing real estate investing for about 7 years now already. Yeah. I first got introduced to Hera, at least in the investing side. I've already known him, but, you know.
I was saying the business side, no?
Exactly. Yeah. Yep, the business side is when we started. And then probably like 2 years later, we ended up meeting Steven. But, man, essentially, we kind of we've been hitting it hard with it because we kind of saw the long-term vision with real estate.
Right.
We saw what it can do for our families, our friends, and, of course, ourselves, too, you know. Because we got to, you know, we want that wealth as well. But, yeah, no, I mean, Steven, what do you got to say about it, man?
No, I mean, hooked up with you. Well, like I said, 2017, met Gerardo. Gerardo connected me to Brian. Mm-hmm. And, we've known each other for a minute, but didn't really start working together till August of this year.
Oh, yeah.
Literally this year, bro.
That's about when I started doing all this.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's sick.
But I didn't release anything till September.
Okay.
So
nice.
September, I'm hoping to do something pretty big.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Good.
So then you guys do real estate investing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just real quick, like if anybody's trying to do all that, like what's your guys' like
contact or
contact or like
I mean, social media is probably the way to reach us at.
Yeah.
Mine is just, if you just look up Brian Cincion, you'll find me on there. I have my name just posted out like that.
Yeah.
All three of us are real estate agents, so you know whether
licensed
someone,
also.
Licensed. If anyone wants to buy their primary property or buy another one, sell their property, or looking to learn about investing, you know, we're definitely there for everybody. But yeah, Hera?
I mean, something we focus on a lot is creative financing. Mm-hmm. So usually we get people that just can't buy a house, or they're like, hey, I got told by 2 agents I can't. There's been a couple times where we show them like, hey, you can, here's the way to do it. And
so do you guys like give them like kind of like almost like a step by step, like, okay, like say like, I'm gonna just throw myself out there.
Yeah.
I'm not big yet. Like, I'm pretty big, like views wise.
Yeah.
There ain't no money coming in just yet.
Yeah.
But like, say like with me, like my credit's pretty low. Mm-hmm. You guys can help me like boost that up and go from there.
Yeah. Bro, well, there's ways that you don't even need credit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
There's a specific strategy we've been using lately called seller financing, and you don't need credit check, income check. You just need a down payment, and the seller will hold a note for you, so you don't even need any of that.
See,
And-
like,
and-
that's
That's
Yeah.
the creative part.
That's the creative
yeah.
part.
see, that's like the stuff that I didn't know, dude. I thought,
Yeah.
But we ended up
regular.
buying one on a seller finance, and then we just sold it on a seller finance as well too.
I think I just saw you guys
Yes.
post it
Yeah,
on
you
social
said
media. I was like,
that.
what's that?
Actually, we
Yeah.
posted it
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
that
saw
was
that.
the
this morning.
So real quick, obviously, like, you guys do real estate. What got you guys into like social media? Like, did you guys see the opportunity there just because like everyone's on there?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone is there. Everyone is doing it. So
We're in a society of attention.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to
yeah.
thrive. That's the thing. Like, you're in a society where, like, in order to grow, you have to be on social media.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have some sort of presence. Like,
Oh, yeah, you
the
have
big thing I tell people, because a lot of people ask about that, and you have to be very strategic with your social media, right? Because a lot of people like to use it just like creep on other people or like,
The
you know,
FBI
just
agents coming out of the
yeah,
woodworks.
just-
Yeah.
just like stuff that's not useless. But the thing you got to understand is like nowadays your social media is your business card. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody meets you, they're not gonna, you know, you give them a business card, they don't care about the business card. They're like, okay, that's how he spells his name. I'm gonna go look
Yep.
him up, and they go see what you're about, and that's how they decide, do I want to do business with you or not?
Right.
You know, so that's why you got to be strategic with what you post and how you post it. So like my rule that I use on mine's like a 60-40 thing is like 60% business, 60% business or personal, 40% business.
So they can see who you are.
Exactly, as a
Yeah.
person.
You're a
yeah.
real person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The genuine side of us, you know.
Exactly.
That it's not just all about business. We know how to have fun,
Yeah.
good time, and all that stuff.
Because social media can get corny sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
all these, like everybody wants to be an influencer. That's the thing. Is
Dude, it is like I was talking to Austin, my co-host, and I was like, dude, like he tells me he's like, because we were looking at numbers, and we were like, we had a pretty big number down, and I'm like, dude, I don't feel like I'm that that thing just yet. you know?
yeah.
Like I'm just having fun still. Like
Yeah.
like I like telling the stories like what's happened to me in the past.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So like I thought like, hey, why not open up a door for someone else to do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like
absolutely.
now looking at the bigger picture, I'm like, oh, like it's not the basement days anymore. Like it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
people are counting on their man. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing with us too. Like a lot of people have reached out to us, obviously like the content you post and stuff, but more so they could see like the relationship that we have. Because like obviously we've all got other friends that have been like lifelong friends, but the thing that we've been able to do since like August, and I mean I see these guys every day. And if it's not like in person, we're like on FaceTime, like driving or like get you know kind of girly stuff, getting ready stuff, just, like talking, going through the day or whatever.
What you gonna wear? What you gonna wear?
Yeah, no facts. Like what are you gonna wear today?
Yo, I don't
Yes,
want to
it
match today. Just
you guys all show up to the same spot with the same shirt. And
Hey,
everything.
know that video he posted?
happens
We were
randomly.
the camel pants.
bro, I'm in the truck, dude, and I see Steven put his
Open the
foot out.
door.
Open the door. Take his foot out, and I was like, no,
Ain't no way.
no way. I was like, this guy's wearing the same crap I'm wearing.
Hey, we're on FaceTime too while we're there. And I thought he was messing. And I look over, he pops out the truck.
I jump out too. We're
I was like, ain't no way, bro.
And that's all like, man. I can't with you two.
I know. And they're like, oh, Hedda needs to get the other camo pants. I'm like, they gotta
Nah,
Okay, so
hilarious, bro.
I know Brian, like a little bit more personal because we're from the same town in Mexico.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's he's like around the corner.
Hey, that's a shout out to Estepac right there.
yeah, shout out to my
There you go.
people.
There you go.
And I know, Hera, you were telling me off camera that you're from Michoacan,
From
right?
Michoacan, yeah. Born out there actually.
Oh,
Came when
okay.
I was 4, and I mean, just living the American dream, I guess.
Dude, you guys are definitely going there. I'm
Yeah, bro.
proud of that. What about you, Steven?
so I was born in New Jersey. My parents are from Guatemala.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Guatemalan.
Guatemala.
Gotcha.
Shout out to Guatemala.
Shout out
El
Guatemala.
Guatemalteco.
Dude, I'm not
Don't
gonna
know
lie.
much about you, but shout out.
I'm not gonna lie. We actually have a couple listeners from Guatemala.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
I don't know
that's it.
how, but
Hey, what's up? Buy a house
shout
from
out
us.
to all-
support.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna say, has Brian ever talked to you guys about the fiestas over there?
Nah, he showed us
I was
videos when
supposed
he
to
went.
go last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah?
went in November.
this dude was supposed to come with
I was
me.
supposed to.
Yeah.
And then
Chickened
just
out,
the
bro.
other, some personal stuff
just
with my
kidding.
grandpa came up, but
Oh, that's true.
I wasn't able to go. I used my ticket money to go in September instead of November.
Right,
This year, maybe. That'd be cool.
dude. It's something else.
Yeah,
No, you
we've seen the
showed us
videos.
videos.
Yeah,
They're
we've seen the
sick.
videos.
Yeah, it's something else. I actually made one like COVID era
Uh-huh.
where like I was like reminiscing of Mexico, and I think blew up, dude. It got like to 100K views on Facebook.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, people in Mexico are like, yo, you're like blowing up on my WhatsApp. I'm like, what are you guys
On
talking
WhatsApp.
about, bro? What? But If you do go,
Uh-huh.
just some advice. Don't walk home from the Plaza de Toros alone.
For real?
Yeah, don't walk home.
Oh, for real, bro.
Asustan or what?
Bad, dude.
Bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
De la Loma también, eh?
Yeah, de la Loma.
They pull your legs or what?
I wouldn't say that.
No, it's a little worse than that.
You see some stuff,
Oh.
dude. That's all I'm going to say. You just see some stuff.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, now I gotta know.
I know. No,
Now I want to walk.
no, on purpose.
Bro, I did it on accident
Uh-huh.
because I was drunk, like really drunk. And I was like, I need to get home. My flight left like at the next day. It left at like 7 o'clock in the morning. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, I gotta go home and sleep.
I gotta do it.
And I just started walking, and my cousin's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm walking home. Like, I'm not gonna wait for someone in an ATV to come pick me up. Like, I'm gonna walk. It's not that far. He's like, all right, bro, I'll see you at the house. Dude, that was the worst mistake of my life.
Shoot.
I just like it. Like maybe it was animals because I talked about it with my cousin Brigido, like the burrito chronicles. If you guys don't know, but I heard rustling in the bushes, and like I swear I saw something run out. I'm like, oh damn,
Damn, dude.
it's a mistake.
Yeah.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
Oh yeah, dude. No, from La Loma to Estipac, it's a really long street, bro. Really long street. They don't have any lights. Now they do have lights.
Yeah, now they're progressing.
But before, bro, it was pitch dark, man. Field over here on this side. And I've heard some stories, some really good stories, man, of just the main one was red eyes.
Red eyes.
Mm-hmm. Just
Shit.
red eyes every single time, bro. But it was like pitch black, bro. Like you can't see nothing in there.
Dang.
Yeah, they had no street lights, and it was out in the middle of the field. You can only imagine.
No, we have a road like that too in Michoacan, and the story with that one is there's a lady that asks for a ride, and if you slow down at all to give her that ride, that she'll hop on and you'll see her in your rearview mirror.
No way.
Yeah.
I think we have something a
Something like
little
that.
similar like that. It's from El Camino. Like it's leaving the town to go to like. So the next town over is what is it called? It's the main, like the big one is called Cocula,
Yeah.
and that's like the home of the mariachis. And they say like when you leave Estipac to go to Cocula, like they call it El Camino, and the same thing like at night, no one wants to drive back. Like my brother-in-law, he's from, I forgot what it's called, like Cofra, Cofradía de la Luz. So it's like Estipac and then Cofradía and then Cocula, and it's like a 15-minute drive. Not even that bad, but like they'll stay in Estipac
Just to avoid it.
just to avoid that drive, just because they've seen like the same thing, like a lady
Yeah.
hops in and she's just like there.
No,
You just see some crazy stuff.
there's some scary parts out in Mexico.
Dude, there's a lot. Like with us, we've heard about the chains being dragged, and like there's this one place, I forgot what it's called, but it's called Hacienda, and it's like right next to the plaza where everyone's at on from Thursday to Sunday, and that's like the most haunted place, like in Estipac.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like when we were there, Mom was like, avoid that place as much as you can. I was like, yo, I'm curious. Let me go check it out real quick.
For
But,
real.
like,
Well,
Just
bro-
record at 3 a.m. and
Well, bro, even that rundown factory that's right there too.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
right there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
shit.
a lot of people say like a lot of crazy stuff. Like I don't personally know because anytime I try to talk about it with them, it's like very taboo. And I'm like, come on, stop eating chicken. Just tell me. But they don't want to.
They're like, don't speak of it.
Yeah, that thing has just been there. Like no one even bothers to like go in there to like do anything with it. It's just abandoned.
Yeah.
It's just there.
abandoned. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just there, and like no one touches it, nothing.
Mhm.
And you're just like, huh? I wonder what goes on down
Or
here.
what happened.
Yeah,
Like the story behind it.
Yeah,
dude. It's like I'm telling you, it's like very taboo. Like they don't speak on it if they don't have to. It's like something cursed or something.
Damn.
But it's
I don't know if I want to go anymore, bro.
no, you should stop going.
No, you should still go, dude. It's
I'm
like
gonna stay here.
it's 10 out of 10 fun.
Yeah, it just,
Like it's just I don't know how to put it into words. You just gotta experience it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, even
Our
though-
parties get pretty
Yeah,
crazy
pretty
where
sure.
I'm from.
I'm pretty sure your parties get crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like when I can't get over that anymore. Like because
Yeah.
my dad, he's from Michoacan as well, but he's from Zamora,
Oh yeah.
and it's like night and day difference.
Shoot. All right, I'm gonna go.
Oh well, there you go. Got
Yeah.
someone that knows,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a different atmosphere.
Tú también, Steven. Let's go.
Yeah. we'll see.
Did you guys got to get Steven in like sombrero and botas and all that stuff?
He listens to the music, so he's halfway there.
Yeah, I got introduced a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I was telling these guys today, actually. I was like super anti-Mexican music for the longest. I was like, nah, bro, this ain't it. And then obviously started dating a girl. She's Mexican. So she got me into it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, it's not that bad.
Yeah, today when we pulled up to his house, he's like, "Oh, the front door's unlocked." So we walk in and we hear the Paisa music blasting. We're like, "Hey, there we go."
No, that was it's a banger, bro.
Yeah.
Is it like more banda that you're listening to, or is it like more
I
like
honestly don't even know what kind it is. It's just
no?
This one was different. This one was like
There's that
cumbia. It was
zapateada
a
one.
cumbia
Oh,
style.
no.
It was like a cumbia and zapateado mix. I don't know who was it.
Was it
from?
that one?
I think it was, yeah. The one we walked in, yeah.
Yeah, the one you told me to play again.
No, that was a different one.
That was a different, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I just know it's Mexican music. I don't know what genre it falls
Yeah.
under, but
It
it
was
was Mexican
more
music.
cool, yeah, for sure.
It's like it's some Mexicans making music.
Yeah,
Good beat.
Yeah, I'm with it now. So
Have you heard?
Shout out.
Have you guys heard of the Mexican OT?
Oh,
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Cobra song.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one's fire.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah,
You got to listen to it. It's,
He's
nice.
He has a unique style.
Yeah.
he's good. He looks so chill, so humble too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
No crazy
it's
thing.
crazy.
Yeah, he's all about his roots. Like he represents it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like hardcore. Like I love it, dude. Like I don't wear botas anymore because my wife called me Woody. Yeah, dude. Like,
Andy over here.
Ever put her name under your boot?
I told her,
my
I was like, I'm saying that. I'm gonna put you under that. No, but there's one topic that I want to bring up with you guys because I know Brian was telling me you guys like conspiracies, and I know they all pointed at you when you said
Steven's like the
conspiracy.
conspiracy.
I'm gonna
king,
just say
dude.
this, bro. Flat earther right here.
Facts.
You don't believe that the bird's flat, or the Earth is flat?
He's been trying to convince us.
I mean, dude, there's just, bro, I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. Tell me.
the biggest thing with me is like if I look at the moon, it looks round. Why is the Earth not round?
How do you not know you're in a simulation right now?
I do know I'm in a simulation. That I believe more of that.
I mean, we are. We're our spirits are experiencing a human or like a body.
So we're in a simulation, right? Doesn't that mean that I can turn the simulation around Earth
Around what?
into a round Earth
That's
instead
true,
of
yeah.
flat Earth?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, right. So it's our own reality.
Because it's
Yeah.
our own reality. Each one has their own perception of it.
What if like that's how the whole glitch in the Matrix? Have you seen that? Like
Yeah,
turning on
yeah,
TikTok.
right.
That's the
Yeah.
glitch.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
So
Who
my
knows?
Earth is flat. Your Earth is flat. Mine is
Your
round.
subconscious just told you it's flat.
Maybe it could be
you
starting
just
to be reprogrammed.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hey,
You start seeing smoke out ahead of us.
I know.
Better start going up. No,
You got guys in suits come and take him out. You got to rewire him.
Bro. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nah, I
but-
believe it. I believe it.
Okay. So space is fake. Other planets are fake. All that stuff is fake, right?
I would like.
Well, I wouldn't say it's fake.
I wouldn't say it's fake,
Okay.
but like, how come we've explored space
Right.
more than our water, dude?
Nah, that's what I tell these guys. NASA, when was it created?
Bro, I don't even know.
Well,
In the 60s. All right, let's hear what you guys say first.
I was. No, my bad.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
then he'll humble you.
Luchalan.
What I believe, I don't think we've ever been out of space.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But I think
Yeah, I don't
there
think
is
so.
a space.
Well, yeah, there's a space.
And I don't think there's a simulation. I think it's for real. There may be small barriers above certain places that are simulations that are controlling the weather and stuff like that. Possibly, but
That's
I don't
just
think
chemtrails.
government. That's
I don't
Like
think
that's just
Yeah.
chemtrails.
it's government. No, it's the government.
But I don't believe it's a whole ass fucking, I mean, the whole theory was that we're underwater, right?
No,
no,
no.
No.
we're
No.
below and above water.
In-
Firmament. No,
With the
there's a
firmament.
firmament.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I tell these guys, dude, I look at everything in a spiritual sense.
Right.
So like I'm a believer. I believe in God. So I believe in Scripture. So Scripture has been around forever, right? Like
Right.
it's the longest lasting thing.
So
So
scripture could be manipulated.
could it?
Hold on.
Something that's been
let me,
around
let
for
me
so
jump
many-
in there real quick. Hold on. Let me jump in. Because think about it. It was back in the day, right? They had a whole different language back in the day.
Yeah.
So from how we've evolved and English is now today, like what it is today, how like because it's what like the scriptures are in Hebrew and like
Hebrew.
stuff like that. No,
Yeah.
what if like we misinterpret
Yeah.
what they're saying in there and we just kind of put it into like
Well, think about no sabo kids.
Yeah.
You tell them to explain something, they'll
No, yeah,
they'll
dude,
say
for sure.
parquear when it's like, what does that mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a no sabo kid because I'll do that
I
sometimes.
mean,
all of
we
us
are
here-
too.
all of us
We
here.
are.
It's like my English and Spanish just mix into one. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I can't say it in Spanish. I'll say it in English. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that can
I
happen
understand
through
it.
languages. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Like,
Yeah.
because like say like I don't know, like a Spaniard. They speak Spanish, but their Spanish is way different.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Different words. Yeah.
So like they could be like Argentinians, like they say, what's the word that they say, like boludo,
Yeah.
and like just like they use like more like
Yeah. No, even for them, like the word pendejo is they call that kids. Like that's
Yeah.
the word for
Oh,
kids.
that's
yeah.
like the
didn't
more
know
like
that.
Yeah, it's like little kids. That's what it, yeah.
so like
I didn't know that.
now
Yeah.
think about that like back in the day, like what if like what they were saying, what if it is like true, but what if we just like change
No,
it?
and that I mean that's the truth, right? Because that's the truth. You look at how many different like versions of the Bible there are. You got like the Jehovah's Witness. You got the what is like King James version. You got a ton of different Bibles.
Right. Well, hey,
Eh.
continue what you were gonna say though
Wait, which one?
about the whole.
You cut me off a lot, so I need to know which one.
Ooh.
Damn, it's gonna get spicy.
Hey, about that, bro.
No, I'm just kidding.
I've been doing that a lot lately.
No, it's because these two argue like crazy, bro. It's funny.
Yeah, it's a thing we got.
That's all good.
I've known him the longest, so
He's got to give him a hard time.
Yeah, I got to give him a hard time.
No, I like it. It's cool.
Nah, I don't even know which one you're talking about though. For real, I was just kidding. I don't-
I said about the
Well, he said something about the scriptures.
scripture.
Yeah, so
And then
the
you said
firmament stuff.
something
Yeah,
about
yeah,
God,
yeah. So yeah, I go based off obviously like scripture and stuff like that. Because Genesis, it clearly talks about how God created Earth,
Right.
and it talks about how He separated the waters from land and all that stuff. So it clearly talks about in there about the firmament, right? That He created a firmament to separate the waters from the earth, and then you create land. So that's how you get your land and your sea. So that's where a lot of my beliefs come from. Is that right? Like, the earth, to me, we live in a dome. We live in some sort of, not a dome, like some sort of glass covering, I guess, that's over the earth, that we can't leave this atmosphere. So that, it goes into like the whole space exploration, all that stuff. So for me, NASA was created in like the 60s. Mm-hmm. So why was NASA created? It just came out of nowhere. So during that time, NASA was created after, I think it was like World War II, where they took a lot of Nazis
Right.
and brought them over and basically just gave them citizenship and stuff like that. Like if these are like the worst people in the world, like, that we're killing a bunch of people, but the government brings
Getting
them over,
jobs.
gives
Yeah,
them
that's crazy.
government jobs and things like that. And all of a sudden it says, hey, stop looking in the waters. Let's look up in space out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because before sea exploration was big, I showed him, I don't know, have you heard of Admiral Byrd?
I think I've heard it slightly.
So he was just like, he was a big like explorer. And there's a video you can watch on YouTube about him where he talks about his exploration to Antarctica. That's a whole other thing. But he comes back and says that he explores Antarctica, and past the ice wall, there's more land that has a lot more resources than we have. Mm-hmm. So then, he goes back for another exploration. He ends up passing away or whatever. But they stop with the sea exploration after that and say, hey, we got NASA now. We're going to start looking at space. And then all of a sudden, the big race to get to the moon. Right. And of course, the U.S. is the first one that does it in a raggedy spaceship. And never goes back again. And we lost the technology and all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's
So
a
it's-
possibility.
So
A little sus.
yeah, so it's just like they don't want you to explore the seas. They don't want you to go. That's another thing, right? The whole Antarctica thing is like
Right.
you can't agree on anything, any country, right? All these countries, we can't agree on nothing. But one thing we can all agree on is don't go to Antarctica.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
That makes no sense.
That one I think is the
Yeah.
biggest for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, there's some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
there's-
fighting
there has
over
to be.
borders between countries, but
Yeah.
yeah,
We're not-
everybody's like, hey, that big piece of land over there, just
Like we can
don't
all
go there.
agree we can't go there. We can't agree on world hunger. We can't agree on like all these other things. But that thing, we can all agree nobody can go there.
Yeah, because I think I've seen some stuff on Antarctica.
Yeah.
Where they like find stuff under the ice sometimes.
Yeah, no, there's even
Yeah.
the things about like the pyramids, right? Like they've found
Exact.
they haven't confirmed it, right? But it's supposedly like you can see from like satellite images, pyramids, like huge
Right.
pyramids,
Right. Yeah.
and
I think there's aliens out there. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, for
there's
sure.
definitely aliens.
There
I don't
has
believe
to
in
be.
aliens
Oh,
either, though.
In Antarctica. You believe that they're fallen angels
They're
or
fallen
something, right?
angels.
Fallen
Demons.
angels.
That's what they are.
Mm.
Giants
Fallen angels.
too.
Yeah, and giants too.
Considered giants.
The
right?
Nephilims, yeah.
The Nephilims. Yeah, there you go.
See, I
Fallen
believe-
angels that came down had sex with women.
Right.
Created giants.
The humans. Yeah. And
So that leads you into like the story of the ark, Noah and the ark.
Yeah. the one
And
that-
why God had to
basically flood.
flood
Yeah.
the earth is just
Take
to keep her
everybody
up.
out.
Because see, like that makes sense because look at some of the mountains
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
how they're placed. Like look in Hawaii, one of the islands.
look
in
like
Hawaii,
Yeah.
it looks like a
Well, it's like
person.
Moana. Where's that movie? Is it Moana?
Moana, yeah,
Is that the
Moana.
movie? Yeah. Where the lady's like sleeping, she gets up, and she's a mountain.
And he
Yeah.
turns
But
into
it
a
was-
demon.
Well,
Yeah, she actually
That's what
turns
I'm
into
saying.
one.
the movies hold a lot of evidence,
Especially
and
Disney.
hold a lot of messages.
That's why I told
Dude.
these guys. You've seen the Disney. Have you seen the logo to Disney?
Yeah, the 666 and
Well, that, yeah, you got
the-
that like, in it. And then you got the castle one. And then over
the
it,
dome.
it creates a dome over it.
It creates a-
And then the little peak trying to poke through it. That's why they launch rockets and stuff like that, trying to get through the dome. That's why I tell these guys, do research. Operation Glass Bowl.
It makes sense though. Now that you say it, because like I just pictured the Disney logo and
Yeah.
the thing, I'm like, huh.
It has a one like it's the tower poking through, but the tower looks like the rocket. That's what everybody's trying to do is like trying to with the rocket launching and stuff like that. Like no rocket really goes straight. Like if you look, and even they'll tell you,
Yeah, you were saying
it goes on
The Earth
orbit, so it goes
spins.
up and then spins with the orbit of the Earth, and then ends up in the ocean somewhere.
Yeah, because you got to think.
I heard
about
it's because
people-
it's launched and then the Earth is spinning,
Yeah, good,
so it looks like it moves, but it doesn't.
good old NASA. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
even
I mean,
NASA.
and then on top of that, if you actually Google a picture of the Earth,
It's all CGI.
it's all exactly.
Yep. they're-
That's true.
And they admit
AI.
that it's CGI.
Yeah, it's not legit pic.
That's true.
Like, come on.
Because the thing that got me was like all that
Ryan's
evidence-
believing. Let's go.
the evidence that no with the moon landing. Like I always like knew that the moon landing could be faked.
Oh yeah, bro.
fake, bro. All that.
It has to be because like
Bro,
the way the flag moves, the
Yeah.
shadows.
Somebody taking a video of you landing.
Yeah,
Somebody
who-
landed first, and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah,
come down
who
now.
was it?
We got the good angle."
yeah, no, it's not crazy.
Even the phone call to the president, dog.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we're driving
Oh,
through a
yeah.
canyon. T-Mobile can't even get you a phone
Oh,
call,
dude,
but we're
bro,
gonna
they
call
got
the
call from
president for
space.
space
from space.
With
on a
50s
landline. On a
technology.
landline, homie.
yeah,
like
that one's fake. Yeah.
No, see that like I knew about that because like again we go back to the shows hold the secret message.
Yeah.
Look at Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
You guys seen that show?
I haven't seen it.
When there's a scene where he's like fighting the president.
Uh-huh.
The scientist is fighting the president, and they go through like the White House and
Yeah.
they start going through layers.
Uh-huh.
And there's one where like they have the scene of the moon landing and just like
Oh yeah, like all
other
play-
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
What was it? One of them's like Kennedy's
Assassination.
no like Hooker's Lounge or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
with all, yeah.
So it's like yeah, it could all be true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they could be holding off on a lot of stuff.
Oh, bro, they are.
No, they are
Dude,
100%.
the Titanic inside job, 9/11 inside
Oh
job,
yeah. All
Oh,
those
yeah.
are for sure true.
Kennedy inside job, Lincoln, like, bro.
I saw
All of 'em.
I saw something recently about the Kennedy thing where they're saying that it wasn't like that shooter guy,
Yeah, it wasn't the.
that it was
Hey,
a driver. That
Yeah.
you can see the driver turn around and
Interesting.
I did.
You haven't
see
seen
you
it?
seen that? I seen it on TikTok,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I haven't
And that I
There's a
makes more
documentary on
sense.
it.
Yeah, and then because like in that video they show her the footage, but she's like, "This is what we wanted you guys to see, what we put out in the media," and it's the whole like, "Oh, a shooter, the driver doesn't flinch, just keep driving."
Yep.
And the other one, but in that video, there's a tree floating.
The floating tree.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
seen that same video.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
So the tree's
It was edited.
floating in that documentary. I think it's on Netflix, no?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah.
And then on the second one, like she says that she sees the guy turn around and
Yeah.
Shoot.
Even like his wife's reaction. Like she looks forward and then steps back like this after she sees him. Like you only do that when you see somebody with a gun. They're gonna
Yeah.
shoot you. Step back from it.
you don't,
Yeah.
you're not gonna
from
get shot.
above or
Yeah.
anything.
Because if it comes out of nowhere, you can like duck
Uh huh.
and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just think about it, like
Yeah, no, that's true.
And what was he trying to do?
yeah.
Kennedy wanted to get rid of the CIA
Yeah.
and then trying to get rid of the Federal Reserve.
That's true, yeah.
But then they also say that the mob was involved.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah, it's just
deep,
like
bro. It goes deep.
it's a rabbit hole. Dude.
Hey,
Like,
but
just-
what about
That's why I
Ryan?
avoid conspiracy.
What about Ryan Garcia tripping out? What's up with that, dude?
that they're trying to take him to the Bohemian
Bohemian
Grove.
Yeah, bro.
He's gonna
You
suicide
think that's
himself.
true? I don't know.
It could be.
Or,
I mean,
or
'cause
is it all
uh,
just for like?
Nah, I
us
think it's true.
distracted
I think it's
from
true
something
to a certain extent.
I feel like they are trying to distract us from something. Because did you guys hear that they had 2 atoms hit each other when the eclipse was going?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the collider.
The CERN.
Yeah. They like threw missiles at the eclipse.
Yep, the 3 missiles. I told these guys about it. Yeah.
So like, we're, like
Yeah, CERN's been doing some sketchy stuff.
But let me just tell you guys something else, though, since we're on the topic, like where they're trying to hide something from you. Because I went down this rabbit hole the other day, and everything was about the eclipse. Like everything,
Yeah.
everything
Everything on
was
social
happen
media.
was eclipse.
Oh,
Eclipse
yeah.
this. First, it was like Dan Schneider, P Diddy, and then eclipse. All 3 of those.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
obviously, it's gonna get us like all entertained and like, oh
Yeah.
shit, what's going on?
Yeah.
But like, think about it right now. Right now, we're progressing into a war era.
Right.
Yeah,
Bro,
Distraction.
dude,
No one's really talking about that, but like
and it's about to be
secretly,
the
like
biggest war.
yeah, secretly,
yeah.
like you have China getting involved. Russia's already with Ukraine, and then
They're all teaming up basically
Yeah.
to go
everything's
against us.
going on. Yeah,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
dude.
So-
It's scary.
U.S. has made a lot of enemies.
That's what that ship or whatever. The
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
they
and,
in Baltimore.
hijacked it.
Baltimore,
Oh, yeah,
They got cyber attacked and took out the bridge.
it's like
Nuts.
right now we were all stuck on the eclipse.
Yeah, no, there's something
You
way
gotta, like-
bigger than that.
There's something else, dude.
Got to
Yeah.
load up on ammo.
Well, that's what they
Get
say.
some
That's why they
guns.
use like social media, not social media, but like they use celebrities and Hollywood and media
keep
stuff
us distracted.
to keep us exactly
Yeah.
distracted because you're
Facts.
more worried about like a celebrity's life than what's really your reality and what's going on.
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah, I believe that they know what to do. Like they target us
Yeah,
because
they
they know we're
They know what they're
not only are we dumb because we're just all about media, but we're also not a healthy society.
No.
Yep.
Like
Dude,
all the stuff that we
everybody likes-
eat, that they put in our water, in our foods, all that stuff.
Well, we're a divided society.
And on top of that,
Super
yeah,
divided.
I've never seen this country so divided, especially like, to anything. It
Yeah.
could be race, gender, religion. Like
Yeah.
everybody's completely divided on everything.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
You find any reason to argue or
And especially with that movie
fight.
that just came out,
the Obama one.
the Obama one.
Oh,
On Netflix.
this is no, not
Dude,
this
that-
is the end. That's something else.
the,
This,
the Earth left behind.
Yeah, left
Yeah.
behind.
Behind.
The Earth
Dude,
left behind. or Something.
Yeah,
that
something like
one,
that.
there's a lot of stuff that they're trying to tell us.
Dude, it's because
dude,
I was talking because we did an episode on that movie, and I was talking to Austin about it, and it was like, dude, think back, how long ago have we like nonstop end of the world movies?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like since like COVID.
yeah. No,
They're prepping us, bro. It's all
Yeah.
prep, dude. Oh, another thing too, The Simpsons, where they say, "Oh,
prediction.
the prediction." They predict, but The Simpsons, they're in it, man. They are the Illuminati. They are that.
yeah.
They're
no.
just telling us what's going to happen.
And I mean that's
They're
the
just-
rule.
they're
That's
prepping us,
that's
bro.
the rule of the Illuminati, or like just anybody that's satanic is you have to let the masses know. What's the easiest way to let the masses know is through movies and music and things
Media.
like that.
Yep.
And they talked about, I think, probably TikTok, same thing. How CIA is like one of the biggest funders of Hollywood and films and things like that.
Oh, for sure, dude.
So it's just
for
like
sure.
the government's involved with it. Like it just. That's why.
Well, that just gets into why they want to get rid of TikTok also.
Yeah,
It's
no.
the one social media where it has no filter.
Yeah, and you could see things from other countries where
Yeah.
like any other way we wouldn't see it.
Yeah, there's a
like
bunch of
with the
stuff,
whole
yeah.
Ukraine war and like, oh, it's so bad, and then you see them still partying and
Yeah.
doing, like all this stuff. Just like, bruh,
just
that's
chilling.
war, dog. That looks cool.
Let me hop in real
Yeah.
quick. No, yeah, no, I seen that too, and like at first I thought it was just because TikTok was like based out of China,
yeah,
so I thought that's why they were trying to ban it. But like now that
Goes
you guys say
deeper.
that, like,
Yeah.
you can find anything on TikTok.
yeah.
But I will say this: like, I found one video. I forgot what topic it was, but it was juicy. And I was trying to go back and find it. Couldn't find it.
Gone.
Oh yeah, no, they
It disappeared.
Damn.
happens all the time. Yeah,
I'm just like,
that's why I got to download them, save them.
For real.
I haven't. I need to start doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm a big conspiracy.
yeah, bro.
Same.
But it's like I look at everything too, like in a spiritual sense and like worldly, right? Because like everything coincides. Like
Right.
everything in the world is spiritual. There's good and evil.
Right, it's as
And-
above, so below.
Exactly. So that's the way I look at it, and that's why like it makes sense what's happening. Because if you understand scripture, you understand all that. Like all this stuff was said it was going to happen. Like if you read scripture, it says it's going to happen. But the reason a lot of people don't want to look into it or read into it is because once you know about it, now it could be used against you basically, like in the spiritual realm.
And you kind of have to act on it. And
Yeah.
Be a better person. And
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think a lot of times people
And
don't
share
want
it
to.
and share it. A lot of people don't want to,
Yeah.
and that's why like the thing I tell everybody, and I tell myself that too, is like you can't be saved in ignorance.
No,
like
you can't.
Yeah.
you can't pretend, hide under the cover, say, "Oh no, the world isn't going to end." Nothing. It's
Well,
going to
it's-
happen.
This is like what I've learned throughout the years. like, dude, like, there's always an end to something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cycle of life.
Yeah.
It's gonna end regardless.
Yep.
Right.
But why not like help someone be like
Exactly.
be better, do better? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like that's one thing that I was always scared of. Like, oh, I'm gonna die. Like, what am I gonna leave behind? Like,
Yeah.
you know. But it's like, no, like, just enjoy the time here, be a good person, and
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
just
Exactly,
go with it.
dude.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's- I used to get like a lot of anxiety from death, man. Like I'm terrified. I'm still am, but I'm kind of like moving past it, you know. But like think about it, man. Like we're experiencing this right now. Like we're communicating, we're talking out here. Like, man, this is honestly. I tell myself this all the time. Like I love life. I really do love life, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm so scared of death. It's because I like my family, the people that I talk to.
Yeah.
You know, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
It just
no.
kind of gets to me sometimes. I'm just like, damn.
You want it to be forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that for some people it is forever?
Afterlife.
No, like
Like living
Like
forever.
living forever.
Yeah, like let's say because you got not since we're on the conspiracy
Yeah.
hype and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But like, have you guys seen the pictures where like it's like famous
Oh,
celebrities in the past?
The Jay-Z's, like the clones and
Yeah,
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's,
interesting,
the
interesting.
Beyonce's, the
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I seen
the
them.
Biebers, the Trumps. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what
Like
if-
that book on the Trump one where
Mhm.
the book was written
Last
hundreds of,
President?
written hundreds of years ago, and it talks about
Baron Trump.
Baron Trump.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like, what if it is like possible for some people, but like it's like you said, like like for instance, like the good,
Yeah.
the new like souls, you can say, like are barely coming into this world, and that's like where they try to divide you.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because like in the scriptures, they say like there's going to be a big war between good and evil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And we talked about this, I think, last podcast or the podcast before that, where it's like, what if like all this bad stuff is just like the armies are getting kind of built in that way,
Dude,
and all the
yeah.
good stuff is like,
Kind of falling behind a little
Yeah.
bit. Something.
No, that's
Shoot.
yeah. No, that's
Well-
what it is.
Well, if
We
you
need
know-
to unite.
Well, if you notice, a lot more like God topics have been coming up. And stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
no, a lot of like even
lot of
celebrities
people are
turning
waking up.
back to like God and stuff.
Yeah,
'cause-
Pitbull, where he decided to retire. He said he's going to start focusing on God.
Oh, Daddy Yankee
Yankee, too.
Yeah.
and you keep Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. Is it Mark
Yeah,
Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like big.
Catholic.
He has like his own Catholic app
Oh wow.
where like he like goes
didn't
on.
know
He
that.
talks about that on his social
Yeah.
media too.
I think people are getting woken up to it.
Well,
Yeah.
even J. Cole too, when he dissed Kendrick, and he was like, you know what? No, I take that back. You know, he says that he's gonna continue focusing on what God has told him to do
Positivity.
and spread positivity.
Yeah. No, it's true. Because again, everything's spiritual, and there is gonna be a war, and like that's the thing. Like we all have to pick a side. Like,
Yeah.
You can't be in the middle and say, "Oh,
Yeah.
you
Like,
have
I'm
to
here,
pick a
yeah.
side."
I'm neutral. No.
There's a spiritual war and then an actual
War.
physical
Uh-huh.
war.
Physical.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's what the world wants you to believe. That's what like I talk about a lot. Is like everybody wants you to believe, like Drake, like YOLO, you only live once. But it's like you said, we're living here, we're experiencing this. Like this is our test, because this is the mortal part is just it's temporary. That's why we're born and we die.
Mm-hmm.
Our spirits are going to live forever, right? We
Yeah.
are going to come back. So like the thought of death is scary, yes, but when you understand there's a bigger plan and really what's really happening, like you understand, like I'm gonna see my family again. Like I just have to be a good person, do what it is that I need to do. And like you said, it's not just like you yourself, you got to help other people in that
Yeah.
realm.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people nowadays, not now, I feel like you said, like there's a lot of people now opening up to the spiritual side and talking about God and things like that. But before, for instance, like myself, I've always believed in God, but I didn't really start talking about God till recently. Why? Because before it's just like you can't talk about God because that's weird. Like
You'd
people
feel
make fun of you.
judged.
You feel judged. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's that shame that they want you to feel, so you don't talk about God. And if they could replace the talk of God with other things, like aliens and all this other stuff,
Right.
when the things
Flips.
do happen, you're not thinking of it in a spiritual sense. You're like, oh, I seen this in the movies. This is aliens. Like this is what it is. It's like, no. If you read scripture, you understand. Like it's a spiritual war. Like this is Satan's turf we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it says
Yeah.
it in the Bible that
Uh-huh.
this is
His kingdom.
Satan's kingdom, and
Yep.
he can give you everything you want if you fall into those
Yep.
bad parts.
Yep.
Like he tempted Jesus, and he's like, "You can have all this," and he could offer it to him because it was his
Yeah, it's his kingdom. Yeah.
That's true. That is very
this
true.
realm.
Yep.
I never understood it until like I started digging into it a little bit more deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
stuff in there, man.
It's deep. That's what I was saying. Like that's why it's like, I don't know. It gets scary sometimes. 'Cause you're like, because it feels like it's hard to like be a good person, but it's really not.
No.
And then when you understand again, you understand scripture, you understand God, you understand Jesus, why he came here, why he did what he did.
Yeah.
You're like, I have a way to overcome everything in this world.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did that for us. That's what his sacrifice was. You just gotta understand it, study it, and understand it.
Yeah, it's almost like you gotta like really dig deep for the message.
Oh, yeah.
The actual message. 'cause
Oh yeah.
it's easy to be a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
facts.
not hard,
Facts.
but like it's harder to be that good person and basically like como dicen, like turn the other cheek.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's like a little bit more.
Yeah, and I mean, it's everybody has their own time. That's the thing. Like, you could sit here and preach to somebody, but if they're not ready to hear it,
Yeah.
it's just not their time. Like, it'll
Yeah.
come where something's gonna bring them close to God and is gonna open that up.
Yeah.
But again, you just have to be that person that's just there and just like, you know, give them some sort of hope in the meantime. But you can't force religion. Like, that's what happened to me. I grew up being religious, right, having to go to church and things like that. But I grew up with it, so it was like a part of my life always. So I took it for granted. I was just like, nah, it's just something we do on Sundays, or I already know about Jesus, like things like that. But it wasn't until like recently, like the last couple of years, where like things happened, and I was just like, dang, like all this stuff that I knew about that I pushed away because I wanted to be a part of the world, like it humbled me. It humbled me big time.
No,
and that's when I got big into everything. And people say it's conspiracy, right? But it's really not.
No, it's like
They want you to say it's conspiracy because they want you to think you're crazy. Like, that's why
Yeah.
they say it's conspiracy. But, yeah, no one ever...
But the conspiracists are the ones that ask the questions.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
during COVID, I didn't see anybody that wasn't a conspiracy person, like digging into, hey, should you get the jab? Should you do this? Or do masks even work? And,
I mean, that was all inside job too, no?
and now all of
I
it's
think
being
that was,
proven.
dude.
Oh, yeah, that was a huge...
Yeah.
They needed the control. They needed the votes.
it was their test run.
Yeah.
To see how much they could
How
get you to
much.
comply. Yep.
And
'Cause
a
it was
lot of
just-
people did.
it was a blink of an eye, dude. That happened.
That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, we were talking about it. You thought it was like 2 years ago, huh?
2 years, man.
2 years.
We were doing some recordings too, and just for the history purpose, I was like, yeah, COVID happened 2 years ago. And this guy's
And he's
"Oh,
like,
it was 4
"Oh,
years
yeah."
4 years ago. I was like, what?
That was 4, dude.
Yeah, it's wild.
been
And
a
the
while.
earthquake happened that year too.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
stuff happening.
There was some weird stuff going on that day or that year.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying that the earthquakes were caused by the tunnels being blown up throughout Salt Lake, the underground
Oh, the underground tunnels.
Yeah.
See, I've heard about the tunnels.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't believe into it, but it could be true.
Oh, yeah. Underground cities, bro.
Well, there's
over there in
huge
Ogden,
cities that get
yeah,
dug
Ogden
up.
too. Yeah. No, even like
Huge
there's still
cities.
some where, dude, it's like another video of a trucker that shows like the underground ones where they take all the government stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, dude, they have like stop signs, they have stoplights, they have everything in there.
Like a
And
city.
yeah, it's a whole
Huge
city down
mega
there.
city.
See, I bring that
Underground.
up because
Yeah.
we talked about off air again, but the Denver airport.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, Denver Airport.
That one blew my mind because like they said that they had all that stuff and then out of nowhere, that's gone.
Mhm.
But there's a bunch of like buildings underground there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole city. They said it goes like I can't remember how many stories down.
And like buildings on top of buildings. And dude, I used to fly into the airport all the time.
Yeah, I've been to that airport. It's huge.
Yeah, I've only been to it once, but it's massive. But yeah, it's wild.
Oh, imagine that, dude.
The cities. Well, I mean, let's go back to like the Simpsons. You know what I mean? Like they predicted that.
Yeah.
The mole people.
The mole people.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
How they've always
Yeah.
lived there. And
Yeah.
maybe,
Well, even they say Las Vegas, they have like their
Yeah.
people that live in the tunnels and stuff. Las Vegas
Yeah.
has this whole tunnel system where just the homeless people live there now.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Like a couple years ago, wasn't it getting flooded and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that too?
Well, they're flooding it on purpose to get them out. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's wild.
I mean, Paris had it with the catacombs. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
tons
yeah.
of proof that there has been cities that are now underground that you wouldn't even think are there.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of crazy stuff. The other thing is like the whole Grand Canyon. You can't explore the whole Grand Canyon.
I
Blocked
heard
off.
it's like yeah. Well, that
big
and then
part of it.
That one was new to me. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
what about what's that one park? The National Forest up in Montana.
Oh,
I don't know.
The
I don't
Yellowstone?
Yeah, it's like Yellowstone.
yeah, it's Yellowstone's the big one.
Yellowstone, but like there's like certain like again they block off certain areas where
Yeah.
you can go, but like how come you can't go deeper?
Yeah.
Like the rangers come out.
Yeah, no, they'll stop you. Like the National Forest people.
Let's go.
Well, it's like
Let's go
even
hike.
if you look at
Well,
the
I think
people that go
that's- I
missing,
think
have you
that's
seen that
like-
map? Of the people that go missing, like in the national parks,
Yeah, a bunch.
and
of
it's
people.
like you look at them and it's all like where the cave systems are. Do you know what I think about a lot? Is that movie came out for early 2000s? The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
The people that live in it. in the caves. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen that. It's like
That was a
blurry
classic.
because like it,
Yeah, no.
It was a terror movie.
Yeah, it was a terrible movie,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's because
Well-
the whole thing with that is that they used to do testing for bombs and
For
stuff, so like
bombs
the
and-
radiation,
right, and then that's
it
how they
hit
got
that
like
town.
Well,
And,
what a lot of people
deformed
don't
them.
know is St. George still has really high levels of radiation till this day. But now it's starting to go on the up and up as far as the city. The prices are going up. Real estate's being developed. But there's a lot of people that go and live for years and start getting cancer.
Yeah.
It still has really high levels of radiation, like a lot.
dude, that's the one thing I'm just like, I get mind blown every episode. Yeah. Like I ask people, to come on and like, because this is what the show was about, to like get everyone's take, obviously, on what's
just
going
thinking,
on.
yeah,
Because like you guys are making my brain think. I'm like, oh crap. Okay, well, what about this?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
So I'm
like,
saying, as I told you guys, I was excited. I was like, "Damn, we go deep." I was like, "You guys
Yeah.
better study up on some
We're
conspiracy."
pretty excited.
Well, I used to go really deep into them. And for a while, I almost went like through this, like, shit, what's real, what's not.
Yeah, no,
Like
it does
midlife
happen.
crisis.
Yeah.
But just because of conspiracy since I was in high school. And
Yeah,
yeah, it was.
dude,
There's a lot.
it gets deep, and you like, it's almost like you don't want to stop because you want to find out more, but then you start finding out more, and you're like, oh shit.
You're like, shit.
yeah,
Like,
For
I
my
had-
own mental health, I need to stop.
yeah.
I had to
but-
stop for a bit.
Yeah,
for
because that's
it.
what Jack showed. Because you realize like everything you're taught is just like a lie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah.
it just, and then you just, like you said, then at that point you get into this journey of like, I want to find the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, I don't think we'll know the full truth.
Right,
No,
yeah.
I feel like you won't know the full truth till like the end.
The end, exactly.
Yeah. Well, just like
Yeah.
with the Vatican, how many books there are that they won't
Bro.
even let you touch.
Yeah.
Bro.
Miles of
Yeah.
libraries, dude. of
There's a
things, yeah.
lot of like not unforgotten, but a lot of classified stuff in the Vatican.
Scrolls,
Like,
there's tablets you can't even, like, unless you're a certain degree of, I don't even know who
Yeah, I
can
don't
go
know.
in there.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
even
don't
knows
even
who
think
can
the
actually
Pope
go.
can go in there. Things like even classified to him,
Shoot.
and it gets like
sure.
it gets deep too, because like you think about it, like we talked about it in one of our episodes called I think Annabelle, like with possession.
Yeah.
Like think about it, like in Catholicism.
Catholicism.
Thank you. That's like very heavy,
Oh yeah.
but like in the LDS religion, like that's not.
You don't
big.
really
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't even
see it.
Yeah.
like, you don't really see it like that. In other religions, you don't really see it like that. It's like more
Yeah,
like
it's funny because Ryan Garcia brought that up.
Yeah.
Like, why in movies is it always a Catholic priest with the exorcisms and like all that stuff?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like
So
he always brings it up. Yeah,
it makes you think. Like my cousin told me before the show, because I told him we're going to kind of go into this.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Lulu. I think you know Luis.
Yeah,
Luis,
Luis,
Luis, he's like, dude.
Luis is cool, man.
Yeah, I'll tell him, I was like, I'm gonna make a podcast with your nemesis goalkeeper.
Oh,
Who, bro? I was like, Brian. He's like, damn.
nemesis.
Well, we were talking about that, the Vatican, like, and it's crazy that like they always like kind of like shut it down, and like years pass, and then you finally get some information about it.
yeah.
So like we were going with the whole good and evil thing. Like, what if like they're kind of feeding it a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
There's the other episode I did with you guys heard of the Mano Peluda,
Yeah.
their show with the El Caso de Josué.
Yeah.
Same, like, so when he was talking to the radio host, saying that like about his whole demonic thing, the radio dude had a priest, and he started saying a scripture. He's like, no, like don't say that, because that's how I summon demons.
Oh.
You know what I mean, so it's like it goes both ways.
Yeah, no.
Either way,
Nah, what's that? It's the Vatican, the one like that church thing that you look up and it's like
Yeah, like the snake?
The snake.
yeah.
Like it's a serpent. In like and then like that one picture of supposedly that's Jesus and like what is it supposed to be like angels or something?
I think so.
That's like it's Jesus in the middle, but it's like super creepy and like all these like demon things that look like it's coming up with him.
yeah, I
Like it's
think
all
so.
at the
But like my like theory on that
uh-huh.
was like, okay, like think about it, like in Catholicism, Lucifer was an angel.
yeah.
Right.
So
got
like
tempted and
a lot of the stuff that you will see that's like bad, like satanic, it makes sense because, como quien dice, like he was brought up in that, like he grew up with that in
Yeah.
a way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like they always say, he mocks God.
Right.
So what's a one way to mock him? Like it's taking all that and turning
Yeah.
it into something else.
Yeah. No, it's true. Because like you look at again like the scripture, all the stuff that tells you not to do, like the idolatry, like all that stuff. Like it's all within the Catholic Church. All the stuff they tell you not to do, and you know it's one of the biggest. Well, I don't know if it's the biggest religion. It probably is.
I think
it's religious.
it was at one point.
Yeah,
like,
one
the
point.
At
biggest
one
one.
point, I think Christian is now.
Christian, it's like either Christian or Catholicism.
Uh-huh.
It's like they were like the main ones.
Yeah.
But, like he like poked my brain at that. I was like, oh, dude, but it makes sense if you look at it the other way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's holy, but like, how are you gonna mock someone? Like, if you have an enemy,
Yeah.
how are you gonna mock your enemy?
You mix a little good with your
Yeah.
to make it seem like you're
It's just, dude,
Well, there's a lot of
That's
stuff that they
Yeah.
had too, like with them officially saying it's okay to do
same sex and all that
same
stuff.
sex marriages and
yeah,
stuff like that, where it's
Yeah,
they used to be
switching it
so
up.
against it. Now
Uh-huh.
they're switching, so it's like
to fit Main Street. Yeah.
Yeah,
what,
to fit in.
who's the one that ultimately makes that pulls the strings, or who stops you from
Yeah.
going into the Vatican library?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? Because if the Pope can't even go in there, who's telling
Well, it's like
him he
that's
can't?
what they say. They say that there's like 3 cities that have their own government, which I think it's like the Vatican is one.
Yeah, the
that has their
Vatican's
own
one.
government. Washington D.C.
Yeah,
is the
Washington,
their
other.
own government.
And then I want to say it's like something in the UK is the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have like their own governments.
It's like
and-
city government.
Yeah, like they follow their own rules. They have like their own laws and stuff like that.
I've heard about that. Like, especially with the Vatican and DC.
Uh-huh.
I have heard about that, but I just can't. I don't remember the last one.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the UK. I know that. I can't remember what city, but I know it's somewhere in the UK that it's those 3. And like it's like all of them have like that monument, what are they called?
The pillar, the obelisk.
The obelisk. Yeah, all of them have obelisks in their city.
Yep.
Is it like that eye or?
It's like
That's
that.
the
you know,
giant
Washington-
pole in Washington.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Washington
that's
Washington
straight.
statue.
Yeah.
That's just straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All 3 of the cities have that one
Mm-hmm.
obelisk.
Yeah. And that all came from Egypt, and
Yeah.
Dude, it's nuts when you start.
start
It's
getting
like,
into the Anunnaki and all that.
Yeah. Oh, facts.
So much history.
Facts.
it's crazy. Like even like with pyramids, dude. Like you're telling me humans made that?
Nah, heck no, dude.
Nah, man.
How come no one questions the Mexicans?
The
Their
Mayans?
pyramids.
Mayans.
Dude, I've questioned. Like,
Just kidding. It's like that meme.
yeah.
Like everybody questions how the
Egyptians,
Egyptian
but the
ones,
Mexicans,
but
they
the
got it done.
Mexicans, They got it done.
They got it done. No, I've asked about that. Like, how did this? Because I went to Cancun and they have pyramids there, and I'm just like sitting there, like, dude, like how? But even being like at the pyramid spots, you almost get like a
Dude, you
different
do.
feeling. Like
You
I was
do.
there and I'm like, this feels like just different.
There's something different. I went to the ones in
Been there, right?
Teotihuacan in Mexico City.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we hiked up all the way to I think it was the Pyramid of the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And just standing up there, it's like, I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
you can't explain the feeling unless you're there.
Yeah, because I mean, that's the thing that they said, right? That those are, well,
Like energy.
they tell you, yeah, but it's like
Yeah,
energy.
energy
Yeah.
source.
Because like if you look at where all of them are placed, like they're all, I don't even know exactly, but they all align somehow. And the crazy thing is like that one that they were talking about that they found in Antarctica aligns perfectly with
Isn't it
those
all
other
like in a
ones.
straight
Well, so
shot?
do the,
Yeah,
the
because they're
Teotihuacan ones are the exact same
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah,
of
they
the
said like
Egypt
within like
ones.
they vary by like a very tiny degree, which is
Yeah.
crazy and even hard to do. So
Yeah.
and supposedly like they were all for like power, like some sort of like energy,
Like Nikola Tesla, how he had his
uh-huh,
infinite energy coming from.
free energy. Yeah,
Yeah, and the government didn't want it. They had to make him look crazy.
he died. He
But
died.
there's a lot of theories that the pyramids had like a giant metal. I don't know if it was gold.
Yeah, it was like
but the
underwater.
material
Yeah,
and
and then underwater water that like helped generate
So it was
it Uh-huh.
unlimited energy that got broadcasted,
everywhere. But you can't make money off free energy. So
No, you can't.
and it's proven to work. Tesla did it,
yeah, he was going to do it. That's
Yeah,
why
he
like
was
when he died, they said supposedly like they couldn't find any of his plans. Like,
but he's
they-
the one
they
that
disappeared.
actually helped with alternating current. So they couldn't figure it out, and he's the one that did it. But Edison took all the credit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did take all the credit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
because
it's
you
like
don't really hear about.
Edison.
Tesla's-
Oh, Tesla? No, dude.
Like,
no one
now
ever
you
about-
hear Tesla and you think,
Yeah.
oh, the
Well,
Antichrist.
that's who inspired Tesla for the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's who
Yeah.
inspired Musk because he's
Well, even before there was
he's
already
cool.
electric cars, electric like
Yeah.
the buses and stuff like that in like the early 30s, 40s or whatever.
Mhm.
Like there's videos of people even riding. What's that? It's in that one movie. I think it's like iRobot where the guy
Which one?
where like he's like sitting in that thing that spins. It's like a big wheel. Is it iRobot?
And he's riding the bike?
Yeah, it's like a bike thing, but it's like a big wheel.
Yeah, boy.
But like,
Oh, no. Is the one with Jackie Chan?
40 days around the world or 80 days?
shoot, dude, I don't know.
Is it like a Western movie? Am I thinking?
No,
about
no, no.
something?
It's like a supposedly supposed to be like in the future. I want to say it's like
Westworld?
iRobot or something. No, it's like a movie.
Huh.
But basically, like it just looks like you're sitting in a seat and it's a big wheel and it's like powered by electricity or whatever. If you look at the videos, like from Chicago, like the old town Chicago and like all that stuff, not old town, but like the old city, used to have like a big World's Fair in Chicago, and
Yeah.
if you look at Chicago back then, it looked like Rome, like big towers,
Yep.
pillars, like all that stuff. Like it was a very advanced society, and then out of nowhere, they came in, took everything down.
Well, it was the Great Fire of Chicago.
The
And
Great
during
Fire.
the same, within like a 20-year period,
Like
I
all
think, there
these-
was
all
the
these-
big fires
Uh-huh.
in New York,
Different
Chicago,
places.
all the major
Like the main
cities.
cities.
Because you look at the architecture back then, like it was very intricate, like crazy, like really people could
Yeah.
build that. Because you look at our buildings now, even houses, right? Everything looks the same. Like there's no like obviously, yeah, there's no creativity.
There's not
behind
much
them.
detail, nothing.
Yeah, but if you look at all these old cities, like they were advanced cities with like full electricity everywhere, like free energy to power
Well,
your cars, your little,
Yeah, they
like
knew
everything.
a lot. Even in Chicago, something about the main river that runs through it that not a lot of people know is it used to run the opposite way,
Oh yeah, I've heard of
and it was engineered to run the opposite. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
I haven't
nuts.
even heard of that.
You guys ever
Yeah,
been?
no.
These, huh?
You guys ever been to Chicago?
Yeah, that's my city, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I have property out there, so I go almost every year. I think last year was the first year I didn't go.
Where do you like? Where'd you live?
No, I just own a property.
Oh,
out
you just
there.
own a
But I just fly out there because it's fun. Food's good.
Bro,
History's good. The gangsters and ghost tours.
Yeah, dude.
You got to do one of those.
What's it called? I used to live in Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
So it's a 3-hour drive. I'd make that drive every weekend.
Yeah, I love
Every
Chicago,
weekend,
dude. That's my city.
You know, Mansions, the nightclub?
No.
No?
I didn't go out there for partying.
No, I did. I wanted to be out there. Like, you know,
He's like, I wish.
Every time I'd go was,
No,
was
Mr.
with
Huddle.
the ex-wife.
that's how I actually met my wife. That's where I met my wife.
Oh,
Hey, that's what's up. You can't find love in the club then.
That's crazy, dude. Like, I just a little detail real quick, but I've known of her since junior high,
Oh, really?
and I didn't get to like meet her and like get to know her till Chicago.
What?
Because of social media,
random.
or how'd you, or just people?
No, like
knew?
I've known of her, so I've had like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've always slid in her DMs, and she always like,
Oh,
to the side.
no.
Yeah, I was always like,
there's hope for you, Brian.
There's damn, damn,
yeah. Like, yo, cut this part
exposed.
out.
It's a conspiracy.
No, it's an internal joke with, you know.
No, but like I've known her,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I always slid in her DMs, nothing, and then she ended up being in the same club at the same time that I was there,
What?
and I was like, I know you, and we just started talking, like hit it off. We went on a boat ride, and like
Yo,
Hey,
Ever since then,
that's dope.
sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
ever since then, now I have a whole kid,
A whole kid?
a whole kid, engaged.
That's so congrats, bro. That's dope.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a
Thank you.
cool story.
But, like,
Especially in Chicago, dude.
Dude, I love Chicago. Like the only reason I moved back is because like she has all her family here.
Uh-huh.
But if not, I wouldn't.
Stay-
Honestly, that's the one, I think, state or city that I would move to.
Yeah. Like if this when this podcast blows up, like I'm gonna
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
speaking to existence.
yeah, dude, manifestation
Yeah.
at its best.
Facts.
I'm trying to get these guys out this year.
Bro, it's something else.
Oh, yeah, for
It's-
sure we will.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
going like in the summertime.
Yeah.
Avoid it in the winter.
Lollapalooza?
It sucks. Yeah, Lollapalooza. You see some big names,
Mm-hmm.
like pretty cheap. It's not even that
Nah.
bad.
And even the architecture, like doing
I
the
like the architect.
the guided
Uh-huh.
boat tours.
Yeah,
and you
do
go
the
and
boat
see
tour if you
the
go.
architecture, that's sick.
Dude, the Sears Tower, check that out. There's a lot of like hidden gems when it comes to food there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I believe
Yeah.
that.
A lot of,
Tons.
you got to get that Chicago pizza, bro.
Yep.
Ooh, I love pizza.
Then you got to
The
go
hot
to
dog.
Michael Jordan's restaurant.
I didn't go to that one.
No, it's,
Nice.
dude, good steak. That's all I'm gonna say. Some good steak.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Let's get it.
All right, well, we're kind of wrapping up on time,
Yeah.
so we'll just start wrapping it up real
Yeah.
quick, and then
Cool.
So again, where can they find you guys?
Oh, yeah.
If they have any questions regarding that, this is your guys'
Promo.
time.
Yeah. No, I guess a centralized email, going the old school route, is thebeardedagents@gmail.com. And then through social media,
Plug in your IG, bro.
oh yeah, we got to plug it in.
I'm plugging everything, bro. You guys are good.
Gerardo Lemus 23. Is that mine? I don't even know it, to be honest.
I don't know either.
Do you know yours?
Yeah. Mine's easy. It's just Steven STEVEN_Alvarez ALVAREZ.
Damn, bro, I just got that was good.
You sound like a rapper.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Can you hit some bars real
I know,
quick?
shit.
Maybe you don't know. For the next episode.
I think
I
mine's
think
just
you guys
Brian
are-
_Ascension.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah.
simple.
Dude, I had fun. with
Yeah,
you guys.
no, dude.
This is fun. I'm gonna have to bring you guys back.
Hey, no, we should.
Hey, let's
for
do
part
it.
two.
Yeah, no, we should. Man. We'll come back with the updated conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because this is a whole conspiracy episode, but I want to hear like if anything horror has happened to you guys. I'm gonna have to bring you guys back.
Well, I mean,
I've had a lot.
even at showings, like,
Oh,
or
even
when-
the video.
oh,
He was
he's
just
got a
showing
sick
me
video.
a video
Actually.
of like something laughing in the background.
Yeah, I'll show you. Should I show you right now?
Yeah, just show me real quick. Show me real quick. Yeah, we'll show it on the camera.
Yeah, this was.
Maybe the audio can pick up the.
Yeah, if you put it to the microphone, I can hear it.
Okay, cool.
See, like, because I know you guys were doing real estate, so I'm like, there has to be some stories that you guys are
Dude,
talking
there was
about.
one house. Maybe we can catch it
Well,
before
this,
time's out.
this is just sound. So
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
it's in the back.
Let me tell him this one. We were walking through a house, potential flip, and we opened one of the doors. I think it was with you, right, Brian? And it was a satanic ritual.
Ooh.
Dude, we walked right out so quick. I'm like, I don't want to touch that thing.
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
it
this
was
one was actually kind of crazy.
it was a whole altar.
Yeah, so they had 2 bedrooms there, but they knocked down the wall so they can make it one whole bedroom. We walk in, dude, and look to the left. They have a refrigerator right there. You look over here
dude,
to,
that
the,
one was-
to right there, dude. Like there was all this satanic stuff, bro, bugs, all this stuff, dude. Over here,
Yeah.
the windows were all covered up in black, and dude, it was insane. I go over there and I open the fridge, bro, and they just have like a bunch of just little bags. I don't know what it was in there. but
And
it
then
was-
another part was locked.
Oh yeah,
It had a
and then
lock
the-
on it, dude.
Yeah, dude, and it was just crazy, bro. We're just like, dude, don't even touch anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you guys back.
Dude,
I'm gonna
no,
bring you
there's
guys back
we,
for
we come
sure.
across some sketchy stuff.
Because we kind of just hit the tip of the iceberg with this one. I'll bring you guys back for another one.
That'd be cool.
Okay, ready? This is in my mom's basement. It was just me and my sister, and we were about to get ready.
What year was it though? Because it was a while ago.
Oh man, I don't even know, bro.
He was young.
Yeah.
So it was yeah.
Honestly, I think it was still when I was in
High school.
high school. So it was probably like 17. So it was probably like 20. I want to say
10 years ago?
2017.
Ya estás viejito.
Damn.
Anyways,
Anyways.
let's get it out.
Did you hear that?
What the fuck? Nuh-uh.
Look.
It's just them two.
Dude.
What?
And I asked Brian, I was like, dude, did you hear that? And like he said that they didn't hear anything.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Till after
that,
they
that
heard
day,
it.
yeah, I don't remember. Dude, and look, and we were just still chilling. We were
They
still
didn't know.
talking. We didn't know nothing, bro.
Damn. Damn. I'm gonna bring you guys back for another episode.
There's some sketchy stuff.
Yeah, there's some, a lot has happened in my mom's basement, and then my first house that I lived in, man. My grandpa passed away in mine and my brother's room, so a lot of stuff happened there, man.
I'm gonna bring you guys back.
Yeah.
Let me just
Bring
work out
some
the
more good
schedules
stories.
and let me bring you guys back. All right. Well, with that being said, if you guys want a part 2, leave a comment down below. Leave a like for the guys, the bearded gentleman. I'm just calling him that.
Hey.
And leave a like, comment, subscribe. Please leave a review so this family can keep on growing. And like I said, smash that like button so we can get these guys back on here for some more horror.
Hey,
With
get-
that being said,
Oh, go ahead, man.
Go ahead,
I was
bro.
just gonna say, get this guy a follow, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
subscribe,
gotta blow this
follow.
up. Blow this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we will make sure we put it everywhere.
thanks guys. Well, with that being said, it's been Tony, your host with the most, and
Brian.
Gerardo.
And Steven.
we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys.